by Zimbabwe's Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Ministry's Permanent Secretary, Mr. Nick Mangwana, in his opening remarks, we all need to take heed of the fast evolving nature of technology by ensuring that we incorporate modern tools in our storytelling so as to enhance the packaging and dissemination of our content. All this speaks directly to the Regional Indicative Strategic Development Plan 2020 to 2030, Goal 4, which calls for enhanced visibility and awareness of SADC, its activities and impact on all member states and globally. None but ourselves can tell our story better. In line with this strategy, these media awards competition are an essential tool in strengthening the region's voice on an array of issues, be it social, cultural, economic, climate, political, all captured and reflected in the entries for the 2025 SADC media competitions. Indeed, the level of competitiveness and the quality of work submitted continue to improve. We urge our respective media organizations in the region to encourage media practitioners to take the region's story as an existential story that determines the survival and collective development of the SADC region. As we progress into the future, we note the importance of increasing journalists' participation by increasing not only the award stipend, but also diversifying the categories for adjudication to reflect the ever-evolving media the ever-evolving media terrain, and be able to attract more eyeballs to different regional stories. Member states, I humbly submit that the introduction of categories like the best multimedia content reportage, which uses a combination of different media elements like text, audio, images, video, and interactive features to create a dynamic and engaging experience, be introduced. Its way to present information using multiple forms of media rather than relying on a single type of text or message alone is not adequate. This approach is particularly effective in digital environments where it can enhance user engagements and communication. I also suggest the introduction of another category, infographics, which comprises of clear and visual representation of data and information. Leaning on elements like imagery, symbols, charts, and diagrams, an infographic can make complex stories or ideas easy to understand for our audiences. The simple meaning of an infographic is to tell a story through visual aids. I believe these categories are essential as they both contribute in increasing visibility and capturing the SADC story in a unique or different format, and caters for audiences that exclusively consume digital content on various alternative platforms. These are mere suggestions that are up for deliberations and discussions within the SADC member states of RAC and refinement from our member states and the Secretariat.
Because of the evolving terrain of the media, we also need to diversify in terms of the categories. Currently, we have the traditional categories of radio, print, television, and photography. But I think there is need to diversify in order to bring in multimedia content. You are aware that most of our audiences are now consuming their content from their mobile phones, from their laptops. So the use of multimedia content as a category on its own, I think it's essential. There is also another aspect that the chairperson alluded to, which is that of infographics. Infographics are able to tell a story in very vivid way in terms of just packaging the information. You might be aware that the attention span of most of our audiences is getting low and low. So to package content in an infographics will be able to capture the attention span of those that consume their news digitally. So these are some of the issues that came out during the 3rd day of adjudication.